Hey, what a great first month to be back. We've had a lot of cool stuff pushed out. The first thing I want to do is thank all the new fans. We almost have the Facebook page up to 50 likes, so that's nuts. We're almost at 500 subscribers on YouTube. So I want to thank all of you. I want to give a couple shout outs to some people. Ananda, you were one of the first people to like the Facebook page. You've been supporting us for a while, which I guess means a few months, but I really appreciate that. Susan, thank you for sharing the content. I'm glad you love That Latin Dude. I hope to see you towards the end of the year when I'm in New York, because that's the kind of relationship I want to have with my fans, where I go out and I stalk them. I'm also excited. I had my first real conversation on YouTube in the reviews for The Great Wall. So that was a lot of fun. Definitely I want to hear from all of you. Send me questions, comments. If you like stuff, if you don't like stuff, if you want to see more of something, definitely let me know. I love hearing from you guys. So like I said, this has been a great month. I was able to get 2 shows out each week, and that's kind of the schedule I want to keep doing. So you're going to have at least 2 reviews of reviews, 2 Kirk and Jerry's, 2 Sweet Saturdays, and 2 Friday vlogs, and of course a monthly update the first Wednesday of every month. So like I said, I always want to keep hearing from you guys. Let me know what you think about all that. Again, I still haven't published an address. I don't know where you're finding it, but I'm happy to go over the fan mail I receive. So let's pull out the old Harris Teeter bag. They are, of course, a sponsor of the show, have been for a long time. Though legally I am supposed to tell you that they have no affiliation with my show and have never sponsored it, but that's beside the point. So let's get into it. So one of the first ones I get is from my alma mater, however you say it. It's very interesting. They've partnered with an insurance company who I will not name, which is strange because it's a Catholic institution that I went to, so why would I need insurance? I'm already insured. I can do whatever I want. I don't need to worry about it. Uline Shipping, they great sponsor. I've ordered a ton of plastic bags and body-shaped containers from them over the past years. What's great is you can get those containers, you can get shovels, and it works really well. They also sell oil drums, so if you're ever working with acid or something like that, the type of plastic they use, it doesn't melt through. So you can have that, and I've bought a lot, and it's been very, very useful. It's also very hard to get fingerprints on these. They do wipe off really easily, so I highly recommend them. I'm happy they've supported us for so long. There you go. See, one of the things you can buy, their little wraps. They give you ideas, so if you don't want to get your fingerprints on like doorknobs or something like that, that's really good for that. So I used to use the small buckets before they started to provide the big buckets. That was a lot more messy. I don't really want to do that anymore because then the cleanup afterwards is it's too much. These are very important. If you're going to be using a lot of the buckets and the shovels and all that, you're going to want spill-resistant glasses, because trust me, you'd be surprised by how much splash there is, especially if it's the first time you're doing it. You're going to want to protect your eyes and your face, because also if you're just randomly targeting people, you don't know what they might have, so you don't want any of that to get into you, because you wouldn't want to get sick or anything like that. Oh, is this covering me? I'm the star. It's shooting for me. These are good for your ears. It helps if there's a lot of screaming going on, which sometimes it depends how you like to do it. There might be a lot of screaming going on, so that's very, very useful. Like I said, you'll want to get some of these as well, especially as your hobby becomes more of a lifestyle. Get these. Again, there's a lot of splash that you don't expect, especially if it's your first time, so I would highly recommend investing in that sooner rather than later. sending me all those things I always ask for. Sometimes it's very last minute and they're really good at shipping it out. Because I'm like, I have a few days before it starts smelling and stuff like that. So I need something now. And they're like, don't worry, we got you covered. We'll send you what you need. Very discreet. They're really good about people using pseudonyms and stuff like that. So it's great. Thank you for supporting the show. Oh, wow. I just got an international package right here. So this one is from Japan, and it's small packet from Hakatakita, Japan, and it was sent by Shigeki Hashimoto. What? I wonder what this is. Oh, it might be. I am involved in a kind of samurai pyramid scheme, so it might be that. Oh no. It's a book or journal of some sorts. Oh wow. This is my diary from the future. Here, let's take a look. March 15th, 2025. I am so utterly alone. Yeah, it's definitely mine. Let's add a little something for myself. It even comes with a fancy pen, so I guess in the future I have fancy pens, which is always nice. I don't find your comedy amusing. Past self. So that'll be fun to read, I don't know, in 8 or 9 years. Apparently I'll be in Japan somewhere, and I will have changed my name. So that's good to know. Thank you, Shigeki Hashimoto, which is obviously an anagram of that Latin dude. But thank you to me, from the past, for this future diary. Keep sending it in. I do plan to go through all of it. Oh wow. Someone sent me, this must be a Sweet Saturdays thing. I don't know if it was from Hershey's themselves or someone just knows that we like Hershey Company. So, natural, unsweetened. What's the point then? Why am I eating chocolate? So, a lot of you might not know this. I am a connoisseur. If you do have chocolate like this, there's a tried and true method to see if it's good. I don't just mean expired, but I mean to see if it's like high quality chocolate. So, be right back. You're gonna need 3 cups to test it. One of them is gonna have water or this is gin or vodka, but a clear substance. And then for the other ones, you're gonna need vegetable oil and vinegar. So what you do is, vinegar smells like me. You're just gonna wanna just dabble it in there like that. People use it for salads and stuff like that, but that's what amateurs do. Vinegar is a good neutral compound to taste different substances. You just, it's definitely vinegar. And I normally use olive oil, but I don't have any. So you can use vegetable oil. It's not going to give you the same result, it'll give you a similar result, but you just put a little bit in like that. So whoever sent this in, thank you. I don't know how you got it into my house without postage or anything like that, but we are going to test it to see if this is not only quality chocolate, but to make sure you're not trying to poison me. So, just want to get a spoonful in there in the water, and then you can mix it. I don't think it's water though. I think it might be vodka because it's a lot heavier than it should be. It's not really mixing evenly. The vinegar, then in the oil. So you're gonna want to taste these. It doesn't matter if you get the spoon kind of mixed in with that. I mean, it's all gonna get mixed up anyways in your mouth. So you just put that in. That's weird. It actually smells like chocolate. Like the vinegar one is the one that mixes the most. I mean, I've done this experiment before, but oh wow. And then the oil. The good thing about never doing your dishes and leaving them in your room is that it's a lot easier to conduct experiments like this. So which one should we try first? Point at the screen and I'll choose the one that you wanted me to try first. This is the vinegar and chocolate. Oh. Oh. So that one's good. Next we have, wow, the oil and chocolate. Doesn't smell bad. I'm hoping it tastes like batter, like when you make brownies. That's what I'm hoping. It wasn't bad, it's just you got a weird taste in your mouth with the chocolate. Ugh. Like a heavy taste. It doesn't mix with your mouth or your saliva. And then we have the, what is this? Vodka and chocolate. It's actually not bad. Not good though. So there you have it. Don't mix this with any of the things I just had. Thank you for whoever sent that in. I will have more content soon. Again, thank you to all the new fans, all the new people who started following and commenting, and people who continue to send me stuff. I will do another check-in in March. Oh no, in April. So just beware the Ides of March.